Welcome to Medicine Talk ND Live, where you can discover life without medicine. Join us live 12 to 1 CST every weekday, where you can talk to a naturopathic doctor for free and learn more about naturopathic medicine. ND Live is brought to you in partnership with FullScript, the doctor's choice for delivering the safest source of professional-grade supplements to their patients.
Hi everybody, welcome. I'm Eli Camp with Medicine Talk, and we are interviewing our doctors of ND Live, where we are discovering life without medicine. And we know that you all are very curious not only about naturopathic medicine, but about the people who are naturopathic doctors and are out there practicing. And I'm so honored to welcome Dr. Jessica Bernardy here today. Hi, and thank you for taking the time.
Hi, thank you for having me.
So you have a practice in White Salmon, Washington.
I do. I have a practice here in White Salmon. That's about an hour from Portland, Oregon, for anybody who doesn't know where White Salmon is, along the Columbia Gorge. And I'm a family practice doc. I see a lot of different kinds of folks and do house calls and take care of everybody. That's what I really love doing. And I have a couple special areas of interest. I love environmental medicine, really getting to the root of what's going on in people's environment that's affecting their health. And what I have found that ties in really well to that is fertility and the declining fertility statistics we see, and just how the environment's affecting that.
It is too, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Kind of sad, but there's hope, especially with people like us running around out there trying to help fix things.
Yeah, cleaning it up.
So people, I think, are very curious about how we found naturopathic medicine, right? The doctors who are practicing it, and it's not like it is yet very widely known, although it's becoming more widely known. Do you mind sharing some of your story with us?
Of course, I'd love to. Yeah, I always knew I wanted to go into medicine. I took a little detour earlier in my life and did some online marketing work, and then later went back to Bastyr University for their nutrition program, and was planning on going into conventional medical school after that. I didn't know about naturopathic medicine at the time, but once I got to Bastyr and learned about it, I was just enamored and knew that that was my life's work.
So you were drawn to the nutrition program.
Mm-hmm.
Don't they also have oriental medicine?
Yeah.
And midwifery?
And midwifery and herbal medicine, and yeah, they have a lot of different programs.
And then you found the naturopathic program. What about naturopathy was sort of sat with you better than conventional medicine?
I wanted to really heal people, and that's what drew me to medicine in the first place. But the more I learned about how conventional medicine was going, the more I was learning that I just wasn't seeing people getting healed, and was seeing family members and friends being put on long lists of medications and not really ever getting better. So once I learned about naturopathic medicine, learning that we can treat the root cause and really get to the bottom of what's going on and watch people heal, that was just it for me.
Yeah, me too. So you see, you said you have a focus on fertility and environmental medicine. Are you working with all different ages of people, male and female?
Yeah, all different ages, infancy up until geriatrics. Most of my practice is growing families. So I'll see kids and moms and dads, and helping people grow their families. And yeah, that's where my practice focuses primarily.
And food, and do you do homeopathy in your practice?
I do homeopathy and hydrotherapy and a lot of herbs, and that's where my treatment focus is.
And you just, I thought this might be really interesting to share with our viewers, but you just spent a few weeks in Hawaii working on a farm.
I did. I worked on a permaculture farm. I'm a DIY enthusiast. That's one of my side projects, is DIY Health Naturally, the website. And I really want to learn myself and teach other people how to get back to living a sustainable life and how that affects our health and the health of the planet at the same time. So yeah, that was great. Hawaii is beautiful. And being on a permaculture farm was incredibly inspiring.
For people who don't know what that is, give us sort of a Reader's Digest version of a permaculture farm.
Sure. A permaculture farm stands for permanent agriculture. And so it's a system that's created where you're not having to add in a bunch of different fertilizers and pesticides, that kind of thing, and really using what is available on the land to replenish it. You might have animals, you might compost, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Are most of them organic, or is that not?
They all are organic. Yeah, they're all organic. And it's a whole way of life, really. A lot of people who run these permaculture farms, you know, they've got water catchment systems, they compost their own wastes, and it's a great way to think about the issues that we're having on our planet today with disposing of waste. And
are there a lot in the U.S.?
There are a lot. I don't know how many, but they're out there. Yeah.
I'm just wondering if I have any here in Oklahoma where I could go check it out. I think it'd be a great thing to do in the summer with the kids. Just let them do some volunteer work. It would be interesting.
Absolutely.
So I've asked everybody what their favorite herb is to share with folks out there. What's your favorite herb of the day or the month?
Oh yeah, how can you pick just one? Right now I'm using a lot of ginger. It's really cold. We've got a fresh blanket of snow on the ground here in White Salmon, and I love ginger for its warming properties and its anti-carminative effects, and circulation stimulation.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So many older women, right, 50 plus, and I think ginger has become their most favorite after dinner little snack instead of a mint.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, awesome. Thank you for sharing that. So how can people find you and make an appointment and come to see you?
Yeah, so people can find me on my website, DIYHealthNaturally.com. You can connect with me on social media, Facebook, by the same name, Twitter, I'm Dr. Jessica Bernardy, and Instagram the same. And yeah, I'd love to chat more about what's going on with you guys. And I look forward to talking to people on my next ND Live, which is coming up in a couple weeks.
It is. And if you're curious about the calendar and who is talking, because, we try and have an ND every weekday, 12 to 1 Central Standard Time, some weekends. In fact, lots of the docs are opting for that weekend day. Just go over to medicinetalk.org and there's a public calendar link. And you can just check and see when you can talk with your favorite ND. And like Dr. Bernardy said, she'll be there in a couple of weeks. So thank you for taking the time to talk to us today.
Thank you for having me.
Get to know you a little.
Yeah, thank you.
I hope you have happy holidays.
You too.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Visit medicinetalk.org to join us at ND Live today. And be sure to ask your doctor about FullScript.